Now, an accident at Boadi Junction on the Kumasi-Accra road involving a coach and an articulator truck has left several people injured. At least 4 of the victims are said to be in critical condition. Preliminary information we have indicates the bus driver lost control after running into the articulator truck, which made a sudden U-turn. The bus first hit the rear of the articulator truck before running into a ditch. Now, first, let's listen to some eyewitness accounts.
Drunk, don't care. It's na me I na ba be you through sa body run about and at better be at see more. The driver need you be at better so preoccupy. And go public and say the woman was a ban. At better so you are appreciating the answer driver never be sham. Passengers in the bus I ran out bob it me pay. Let me say me pay no. I know my can I don't for one so you it will I can kill you. Baby promoting Pabbe 6. Pabbe 6. You almost said I said no more content hospital. I think we are emergency.
My colleague Ohime Interior is following the story, joins me via Skype. Good morning to you, Ohime. First of all, help us understand what the eyewitness was telling us in that video.
Yes, Mama B, this is Kwesi Ano, a trader from the Kumasi Central Market who traveled to Togo with other traders to buy wares from Togo. And he says the bus left Aflao last night, and whilst they were on their way to Kumasi, they've almost reached Kumasi, and upon reaching Boadi Junction, all that they saw was that the bus ran into the rear of the articulated truck. And at that point, the passengers on board, what they could do was to shout, Jesus, Jesus, shout support, and then they managed to leave the bus.
And Ohime, do we know the number of people on this bus?
Yes, I have been speaking to occupants on board the bus, and the information they gave me is that 16 people were on board. Apparently, it was a full bus, but because it was traveling from Aflao to Kumasi on the way, some alighted. So at the time of the accident, they were left with only 16 people on board, including the driver. So 8 people are currently on admission at the hospital. They are the ones who sustained injuries, but out of the 8, 4, as we speak, are in critical condition, but the rest have been treated and discharged. Those who have been treated and discharged include the driver's mates and then few of the passengers who were on board.
So this is the bus. How about the truck? The truck driver and any other persons on board that vehicle as well?
For the truck, it has been parked at the KNUST police station whilst investigations continue to the accident, but the bus is still at the accident scene. Let me give you this scenario. The accident scene, at first it used to be a traffic island. Remember, there were 4 of these traffic islands on the main Kumasi-Ejisu road. Residents of Kumasi called for the removal of these traffic islands, and the Ministry of Road and Transport, especially the Ministry of Roads, heeded to the call and awarded contract to a contractor to remove those traffic islands and turn them into intersections. So per the current road design, if you are traveling from Accra and you want to branch or take a detour to, say, Boadi Township, you need to access a semi-like traffic roundabout there before you can join the main road. But we're told the bus, it was coming from Accra towards Kumasi. The articulated truck driver wanted to turn left into the Boadi Township, and he did not observe traffic. So the bus driver had no option but to run into the rear. But down on the right-hand side of the road is this long, very deep ditch. So the bus ran into the ditch, and as we speak, it's still there. Though the officials, the police and the road safety officials have sent a recovery truck to the place to tow the vehicle away, it is still there.
And is it causing any particular incident in terms of traffic? Is that also causing traffic on that stretch?
It is not actually, but just that because human nature, people are curious because they've heard the accident on radio. Probably they have seen people groups at that point. When motorists get to the point, they'll slow down to watch what is happening. But I've seen these officers, especially the MTTD officials, beacon on anybody who stopped at that point to drive on. So it is not actually impeding traffic, I must say, because the bus is in a ditch, which is about 5 or 3 meters away from the main road. But because of curious spectators and people who want to take a look at it, they are there, and police are also there to assist in the management of traffic and control traffic in that regard.
Finally, Ohimin, do we know if arrests have been made?
For now, it is too early to say, because when I spoke to the police officers at the scene, what they told me was that now their concentration is to ensure those victims are safe. And with the support of the fire service and ambulance service, they managed to convey the injured victims to the nearby University Hospital and then Komfanochi Hospital, where we are told those in critical conditions have been sent to. So as for now, nobody has been arrested, but we do know that the two drivers, the driver of the bus and that of the articulated truck, the Road Traffic Act, are all suspects in the accident.
I'm grateful, Ohimin, for the updates that you've given us on this accident that just happened, some few minutes ago. Ohimin Teria, or in the few hours, Ohimin Teria, my colleague in Kumasi with Inshira FM with that updates.